Oke gengs, kembali lagi ya gengs ya. Aduh, kita main efootball lagi ya bro. Wah, baru memunculkan gengs. Lama kali coy. Nice. Oke bro, kita hapus divisi atau ya. Nice. Mumpung awal season guys. Ini baru divisi 9 coy.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Now the finish! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Bayern Munich, can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! They've fit! And we've barely begun here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bayern Munich are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kimmich. It's Pedri. He's gone backward here. Foden. Pedri. Played back towards his own goal. Bayern Munich look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Kimmich. There's the hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Son Heung-min. Pedri. First quarter of an hour gone. Is there any support? He might not need it. And it's Messi. And Upamecano. And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Great ball, and he's in here. And here's Kane. Has a shot! Turns and goes back. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Kane. And that's a good ball. No way through, so back it comes. Pedri! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, what a ball! Chooses to go back. Pedri. Oh, super ball! Upamecano.
Menitnya lama kan nggak tahu.
Pedri. And Upamecano. It's Kimmich. Looking tidy in possession here. They're urging him to shoot. Mbappe. Back when it goes. Pedri! And for a moment, time stood still. Get a throw in. Pedri. Van Dijk. It's Pedri. Oyarzabal. That's been cut out, well played. Fagioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's had it nicked away. He's only too happy to take that back. Musiala. And he can clear it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Fagioli. It's run loose here. The referee's awarded a free kick. That'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reading in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Bayern Munich sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pedri! Oh, what a mistake! Played out wide. It could be in here. And it's Messi. And Messi!
Messi bisa.
And more! And they are pulling clear here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. Mbappe! Oh, that is beyond special. A worthy and a half. That is a gem. An absolute gem. Shot that could spell trouble. Musiala. Pedri. Van Dijk. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pedri. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, really good feet. Steaming on goalwards. And here's Kane. Kane. Very nicely done. Fajol. Might be danger here. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Opts to play it back. Kane chooses to go back. And Messi! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Bayern Munich are having a ball here. Pinches it off him. Musiala. And it's Van Dijk.
Kita tungguin sampai saja. Soalnya tuh ya kalau PSA ya PSA itu kalau masih level bawah, sebenarnya kalau lagi gini tuh ambil bola.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Divisi berapa Kang? Ini divisi 9.
And that's it. Bayern Munich really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do.
Satu pertandingan lagi. Ini. Kan lihat guys. Ini masuk kayak kot-kot gini. Ya angkat sih. Tapi kayak
Bayern Munich, definitely a team that seems upwardly mobile. Their exploits so far this season have granted them the chance to prove just that, and with plenty of games left. This is a test that they ought to pass with flying colours, but, of course, their opponents have ambitions of their own. And nobody... Great hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. He's shifting through the gears here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
He's the shining light of Asian football.
Pedri! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Bayern Munich penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Such good technique.
Steaming on goalwards. He's played it back. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri.
Yeah.
Little pass back. Bayern Munich are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Half an hour played now. He won't be happy with that one. Robertson. No way through. And Jimenez. Bayern Munich leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. Fagioli. Oyarzabal. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Kane. Oh, good ball. Mbappe! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Bayern Munich are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different...
Oh no, what has happened here? He's beaten the last man. Fagioli! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pedri. Upamecano. It's Pedri. Messi. It's Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Foden. And here's Mbappe. And he's in on goal. And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayern Munich in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, he's burst through! He's in a great position! Pedri. Oh, the shot could be on here. Foden ploughing through the middle. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Kane. And here's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. Driving through the middle. Backward it goes. Heading backwards. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Son Heung-min.
The attendance for this match was 16,870.
So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi does well to get it back. Looking for the runner. Opts to play it back. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's an excellent interception. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great ball and he's in here. Fagioli. Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone backward here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fagioli. Here's a man in form. And here's Kane. Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Fagioli. Foden! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top drawer. And surely that settles it. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Kane. Pedri. Pedri driving full. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Could be danger here. It's a shooting chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Pedri. Foden. Messi. And here's Kane. Backward it goes. Caicedo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Pedri! Always going over the top.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Messi. The final 5 minutes. Pedri. Foden. Smoothly does it. Turns and goes back. Pedri. So much time and space here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They want to be quick to recover this. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bayern Munich are going up.
Pedri, Rodri, Pedri, Rodri. Messi, Messi. Bentar, kita contoh aja deh. Contoh taktiknya aja deh. Kita coba PVP guys. Coba PVP ya kayak. Wah, gua ada. Kan kalah 0-0 anjing. Kemarin ya. Jangan kasih lawan 4 lah. Bahaya kah? Pokoknya jangan buat guys. Nah, ini dia lintas platform. Kita coba bantu.
Bayern Munich preparing to celebrate. They are potentially 90 minutes away from promotion. They just need a single point. It would be, no question, the biggest point of this campaign. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And already we're underway here. Bayern Munich cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Son Heung-min.
Oh,
And here's Son Heung-min. That is lovely. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's fabulous. He's picked his way through. Kane! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable...
There's the hit! Goal! Two, and we've barely begun here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's gone loose. Valverde. Bayern Munich look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Foden. Bayern Munich have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Kane could try cutting inside here. He's got away. He's had a shot. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It is a good finish. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Great chance. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Kane, he's got the shot away! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a throw. Pedri. And here's Foden. Nice sequence of passes, this. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Jimenez.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Kane. And that's a superb pass. Son Heung-min. Foot in. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Short changes him with that pass. Valverde. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And Messi! It's a loose ball. And Upamecano. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi, he has found the way through. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to dink it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now the finish! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, they could be caught out here. Fagioli. Son Heung-min. Now it's Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. He's onside. And that was very necessary. Son Heung-min absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
2 added minutes have
That's
been
Valverde.
indicated.
And he's picked out the run. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Foden. And we hit half-time. And it has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Bayern Munich have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles and he's got every reason to be.
Bayern Munich have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well... Can he finish? And another try! He scores! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Liverpool playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Fagioli. And Akanji. And it's Jimenez. And Fagioli. Robertson charging forward down that flank. Bops him off in and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Foden. And that could set him on his way. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Messi. Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Son Heung-min. He's a sharp little ball here. Cleared without complication. And they're back on the ball again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foden, given the lift of his goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's been... Mbappe! Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Bayern Munich are having a ball here. No, he's not getting past him there. Caicedo. And Fagioli. Messi does really well there, he is strong. There's the shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There's one of the players of the week. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. Played right into his path. Great hit! And that's wide.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Messi. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Foden. Bayern Munich disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pedri. And it's Kane. And here's Mbappe. He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kane. Mbappe. Foden. He's made sure that's not getting through. Alexander-Arnold. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Entry tickets
A win.
Nice Divisi number. Tapi cintaku padamu luar biasa. Nice. Dapat orang ya, bro. Aku tak punya harta. Aku tak punya benda. Yang ku punya hanyalah hati yang setia. Yuk, lah. Jangan lama-lama, bro. Tunggunya lama, mainnya sebentar. Sampit, be. Yeah.
Bayern Munich take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. And already we're underway here. Oh, well played. This ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. There is from Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Can't argue with stats like that.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. And the shots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. That's a nicely measured pass. That's a throw. Messi. Foden. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
He's had it taken off him. Foden. Bayern Munich are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Messi. Indonesia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Pedri. And it's Kane. Mbappe. Beckham. Messi. Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yamal. Strong running down that left flank. Pedri. And here's Beckham. Alexander-Arnold.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rodri providing an outlet on that flank. Indonesia have reclaimed it. Messi. Mbappe. Great hit! It's there!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's been shifted off it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Koundé gets across to intercept that.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Another throw-in. he's through here. Oh, not quite. And that has been cleared.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hernandez. Now it's Beckham. Hernandez. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Today that parking in the
Well, for me,
area around
Peter,
the
things have
stadium is
never
strictly
really got
forbidden.
going, but at
Please
least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period.
Mbappe! Goal!
Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Beckham very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Upamecano. Now it's Kane. No way through there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hernandez. And it's Beckham. And it's Messi. That has been cut short.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rodri.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Foden. Ribery. Messi. Rodri. Pass is just off target. Pedri.
The attendance for this match was
Here's Kane,
60,810.
and he's had it nicked away. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes
Coming on
on
the field
both sides,
is
actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mbappe! Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Olise. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Good purposeful running this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That could set him on his way. He's had a hit! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's in plenty of space here. Terrific header! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great...
Kita belajar dulu di AI ya guys. Lumayan cepat ya guys. Kita
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature. Great chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. Big header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Alexander-Arnold. Ribery calmly anticipates. And he can clear it away. Messi. Pedri. That's an excellent interception. Danger averted for now.
halo.
Mbappe!
Yeah.
Goal! And that takes him up to 30. Bayern Munich are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Kane. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Oh, well played. Bayern Munich have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. That has ended up in no man's land. Foden. Heads it! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's tried one! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're at it again! again in double quick time.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
It's become a case of men against... And the finish! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Bayern Munich are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pedri. And Upamecano. It's Pedri. Upamecano. And it's Van Dijk. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, what has happened here? Kane. Good read, needed to be. Ribery. Mbappe. Here's a man in form. Kane. Oh, that was vital. Messi. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Messi knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Terrific header! And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? And that's past the post.
Mbappe put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
McAllister. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe driving through the middle. Back when it goes. Van Dijk. And Upamecano.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Messi, 2 assists to his credit already. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Bayern Munich have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Bayern Munich utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we are already promptly back underway. Messi. Upamecano. And it's Messi. And it's Van Dijk. It's Pedri. Van Dijk. The low That is pretty much the end of that. He'll try from distance. He's gone for goal.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 898.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Son Heung-min. Ball's gone out of play. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Foden attempts a clip. Good effort from distance.
Alamak.
Ribery. Now it's Mbappe, and he was alert to it. Messi. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Pedri. And here's Kane. Oh, super ball. He's got to be in here. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Mbappe. Turns and goes back. Chooses to go back. Foden. And he's gone backward here. No way through, so back it comes. Opts to play it back. Oh, that's a fine interception. Looking tidy in possession here. Foden deals with that comfortably. And claimed it back swiftly. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Upamecano. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Upamecano. Played back in. Gives it back.
Foden really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ribery. Now Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. McAllister. Ribery. Upamecano. And there goes the final whistle. Bayern Munich really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out.
Wajahmu yang ku kenal. Iya dari sudah apa?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca nation. As you can see, we've already started here.
Ya. Ada biasa.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
He's tried one! A whisker high.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Kane. Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward. Split-second reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gets his head to it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Valverde. He's had it taken off him. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
In with the challenge. Van Dijk. Caicedo. Bayern Munich have hit a quick-fire double here. He's in a great position. And the finish! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Bayern Munich are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Foden, and here's Mbappe. He's in a good position. Real chance! He scored! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Here's Foden. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Upamecano. And it's Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Upamecano. And Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And Upamecano. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Played back in. Pedri. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Passes short and sharp. Backward it goes. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's chosen to go back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
And Upamecano. And it's Van Dijk. Donnarumma. There's one of the players of the week.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Donnarumma.
reglamentario.
Caicedo. Donnarumma. Van Dijk. Pedri. Van Dijk. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will,
Aquí están
ripping
los
things up big
jugadores.
time here.
Bayern Munich have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Bayern Munich pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Alexander-Arnold. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. He's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Dumfries. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Foden. He's got the shot away! And it's in! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Dumfries. Then Caicedo. Dumfries. And here's Yamal. He's found a way through. Oyarzabal. Upamecano is there to clear. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, taken with style. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Valverde. Caicedo.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 45.996.
And Caicedo. And here's Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. Messi. And the shot! Chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. Robertson with the short one. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Dumfries. Bayern Munich has the chance to go the other way. Perfectly measured that. Mbappe, there's the hit! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Entrará al campo número 21.
Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Número 6. Lo reemplazará número 44.
Caicedo.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Foden. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. So nearly the perfect ball. Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. And Fagioli. Upamecano. Pedri. Foden. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Always onto this. That's going to go a long way. That is lovely. Tries the cutback. Oh, smashing header. High and ultimately harmless. Jimenez. Robertson. it's Messi. And it's Messi. Messi. Gets to show off his quick feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi.
Se agregarán
Messi.
5 minutos al tiempo
5
reglamentario.
minutes to add. Alexander-Arnold. Plays it in low. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dumfries. That is good alertness. Good spot, he's seen the run. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Bayern Munich, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a...
Dibantai ternyata coy. Ya kita pakai kontrol saja. Ini pakai musiala aja. Kita lebih suka musiala. Musiala pakai full Bayern Munich. Gini aja deh. Maju aja, maju semakin pakai ini aja guys, sama biar melatih. Halo bang, halo Fandi Bloneng. Van Blun, anjay Van Blun. Oke. Sniper FC Witos ini klub mana?
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So yet again, hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. He's been picked out. Son Heung-min. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link-up to all their play, fantastic technique and vision, which gives him an edge and produces some absolutely brilliant goals.
Went Son Heung-min. And here's Son Heung-min. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Fagioli. Upamecano makes the interception. Musiala. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. It's Bergkamp. Picked up Mbappe! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi plays it short. And no, he's seen through all of that. And now they can spring out of defence. He was under real pressure there. Musiala. Messi. Now Mbappe. Oh, here's a chance! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Approaching the half-hour mark. Fagioli. Son Heung-min. Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ball is over the line. There's the ball in. He gets big, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He's delivered all right. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Goal!
Antalyaspor have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bergkamp. Olise. That's good play. Messi. Now it's Messi. He's got through. It's there. It's remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
Bayern Munich grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got chance.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Played out to the right. Nicely spread. Kimmich looking to run onto it. Alexander-Arnold has played it long. And it's Messi. Oyarzabal. Fagioli.
2 added minutes has
And
been
here's
indicated.
Messi. He's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Panggil orang lagi dong. Oh, Rene Blun, Abah Blun.
Bergkamp. Messi. Quality ball.
Bisa.
Oh, Red, nice interception. The referee brings the
Omongannya
first half
belum
to a
mulai
close.
soalnya.
So half time,
Bola.
and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half time, it's one each. See, views on the
Samain
first
lagi para
half.
Blun.
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Bayern Munich have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually...
There's the header! And here's Messi. Robertson. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played right into his path. Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Musiala. Kane under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more...
And the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's good ball played into space. That is good alertness. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That has not gone well. Olise. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Spread it left. Robertson. Oh, sweet feet.
Messi, 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 Messi. Oh,
Up
ya,
for a
Sabda.
header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Enggak kesana ya, bro.
Substitution in progress.
Antalyaspor can now introduce the first of their substitutes. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bergkamp, and he's intervened well there. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bergkamp is the guilty party there. Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold.
Antalyaspor really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Upamecano. Olise. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Messi. Great pressure, plenty of it. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Robertson. Raspadori looks to get on the end of this. And it's Messi. Valverde.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Olise. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. All driven towards the big header. Oh, quality save. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Antalyaspor have the chance to go the other way.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Robertson. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And the keeper's in command. So that's it. It is all over. Bayern Munich have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Langsung gas lagi aja ya coy ya. Oh, sama-sama Bayern Munich coy. Barbadesa. Darah.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has earned the finish. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Foden. It's Messi. Mbappe. There they go, hunting in packs. That was good alertness.
The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link up to all their play, fantastic technique and vision, which gives him an edge.
Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's had a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Bergkamp. Musiala.
Musiala.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Musiala is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So it is still 0-0. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ball's gone out of play. Foden. Bayern Munich upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Moved on forwards. He's in plenty of space here. Showing good feet.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Kimmich. To Messi. Almost half an hour in now. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Oh, beautiful. Big header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
BELIIN.
Tries to get it clear. Bergkamp. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich. Olise is in a really good position out wide. That was always going to be the keepers. Olise. Olise. Good read, needed to be. McAllister gets good distance on it. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Bergkamp. Has a goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to...
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bergkamp proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well, now it's a race for the
There will
ball.
be 1 minute added time.
McAllister. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
there's plenty of positives to take the spot.
Now the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. It's in! Bayern Munich are all square. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Mbappe!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Robertson. Saka. Now it's Mbappe. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bergkamp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Now it's Foden. And Alexander-Arnold. In by Saka. A real chance if he can get through. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Bayern Munich really could have done without this.
Kalah gue. Tahan.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma.
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Upamecano.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's played forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a very good run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Upamecano. Bergkamp. Olise. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Alexander-Arnold crosses it in. He's had a hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Donnarumma. Lalu
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Saka. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Bayern Munich go into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive...
And Messi! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Messi! Kimmich with the clearance.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Bayern Munich really will have to throw everything at this now. Olise climbs up big! all at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Foot in. Van Dijk. Bergkamp with the challenge. He has given away a free kick. Upamecano calmly anticipates.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayern Munich have their second corner now. It's loose now. In he goes again! They've scored! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He is through here! And that is as far as it goes. Bayern Munich have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do.
Satu pertandingan lagi untuk menuju ke divisi 6. Kita SS-nya kasih yang paling atas. FS Manchester United.
Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Bayern Munich come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Spread neatly, and he's onside. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Komen lagi guys, kita lihat guys. MU Sawa.
We've seen a few flyers over time, Peter, but this one is eerily reluctant.
Dennis Bergkamp, of course.
What a brilliant operator. I mean, his levels of skill and technique and imagination are just textbook, and sometimes off the scale. He won't back down in a challenge either. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe! It's in!
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Bayern Munich have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Kimmich. Bayern Munich leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Messi. Oh, what has happened here? Terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Sanchez. And it's Sanchez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
It's
Squeeze it through. Bergkamp. Olise. Great hit! Goal! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Bayern Munich having a goal. And it's Sanchez. Nice ball and he might be in here. They get a throw in. Messi, and that's gone loose. Nicely aimed pass. Kane. Messi. Mbappe.
Olise.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi plays it short. Olise! Bergkamp delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sessegnon. And he's managed to get free. Skims one in. And he's there to belt it away. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. Now it's Sessegnon. Sessegnon.
That's good play from him.
He has found a way through. Alexis Sanchez. Olise looking understandably energised after his goal. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bergkamp. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bergkamp. Now it's Messi. And he's taking no chances there. Messi with the short one. It's one! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Two added minutes has been
What's the
indicated.
header? He will be livid with himself.
Bergkamp just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Alexander-Arnold. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position.
Everyone
So why
ready?
bother from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayern Munich are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. We're already back up and running after half-time. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Now he's off and running. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Out of play for a throw. Upamecano. It's Van Dijk. Messi. And it's Messi. Bayern Munich finding their passes. Musiala.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sessegnon.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Now it's Sessegnon. He's picked his way through. Sessegnon threads one in. Can he latch on to this?
The attendance for this match was
Musiala.
71,649.
He's looking up for options on the left. Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Sanchez. Coming on the field is number 22.
And that's not going to trouble anybody. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Sessegnon. And it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Messi. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, I think they're going to need a collective aggression to nullify his work and just keep him high on the radar.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Let's a look and place it forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Olise. He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Sessegnon. Foden.
Sessegnon. Half an hour gone in the second half.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 45. Number 15. Coming on the field. Number
it's
10.
Bergkamp.
Number 9.
Messi.
Mayo second.
Now it's Foden. And he was quick to react. Musiala. Kane. Kane! Throw it. Musiala.
Oh, great feet, that.
That is good alertness. Foden. Bayern Munich can consider themselves just about safe now. And it's Messi. He's away. He's had a hit. He scores! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was
Mbappe, and the shot! It's it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Bayern Munich could not have picked a better time to snap. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak
There will be
execution.
3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Messi. Saka. Very nicely done. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And that is that. Bayern Munich have done it. A promotion.
Divisi 7 coy. OTW Divisi 1 ini guys. Cepat atau lambat Divisi 1 coy. Sama-sama Bayern Munich ya. Oke. Ini juga masih ini bisa kasih CP.
Bayern Munich take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's straight offside. Van Dijk. For Musiala. And it's Bergkamp. Mbappe. Bergkamp. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Neymar. Kimmich. And Akanji. Kimmich producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi. Mbappe. Kane! And for a moment, time stood still. Robertson. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Bayern Munich clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Musiala! Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Valverde. Kimmich. Akanji. And Caicedo. And it's Neymar. Good spot, he's seen the run. No luck with that dink over the top. Musiala. Ball is over the line. Messi. He's played him through. And he was alert to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Messi. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. "30 minutes gone. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Oh, good ball. Cross from up for a header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and
the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Kimmich. Mbappe. A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Akanji. Kimmich. Neymar. Musiala. Olise. And it's Bergkamp. And here's Kane. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Interesting ball. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Valverde. Messi. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee's given a throw. And he's made... And Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
If you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. He's in plenty of space here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Akanji.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
61,052.
And it's Messi. Messi goes steaming forward. Cristiano Ronaldo!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Mbappe! Kane! Mbappe! Oh, terrible! Can he put it away? It's a goal! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Bergkamp. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Musiala. Over to the left. Here's the delivery. Caicedo getting this one clear. Messi. We expected better, and so did he. That looks a good ball through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Bergkamp. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's burst through! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Neymar is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Olise! Olise! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Musiala in acres of space out wide. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Crossed in once more. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Musiala.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Van Dijk. Upamecano. And it's Van Dijk. Musiala. That's Kane. Musiala.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kimmich. And the number on the board is 3. Lovely feet. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Kimmich. And that is as far as it goes. Bayern Munich are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. Wow, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley. Glad to be... Oh, terrible pass. Hernandez. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from Rafinha! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Joao Felix is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Abraham. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Just too much on that. And he's heaved it away. Pedri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Martinez gets over and intercepts. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Loftus-Cheek. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Rafael Leao. Araujo. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. No, that's been intercepted. Rafael Leao.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Great ball if he can get there. He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. De Jong. Quality ball. Reinders. Abraham. Decent hit! And he's had a hit! Pulisic. And the shot! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah.
And he'll shoot here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Abraham is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use...
There's the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shapes to shoot.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he was quick to react. Oh no, what has happened? And the shot! Goal! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
We knew what was coming, and he... Big chance! It's loose now on the eyes. In he goes again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Lewandowski is flagged offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Reinders. Loftus-Cheek. That's good running with the ball. Rafinha. This is promising. Thiaw did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
A heavy challenge. Valde. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Always onto this. Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Yeah, I'd call that
And it's half-time here. The two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second.
Araujo is the guilty party there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. He'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he's there to get it away. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. Now who's going to be first to this? Hernandez. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Passes short and sharp. Well, there's the clearance. It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Yamal, not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Hernandez. And here's Abraham. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well read, nice interception. That looks a good ball through. And he's... Oh, shooting chance! He scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's got away. Rafael Leao! Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek. Good driving run. Loftus-Cheek really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now this could be a chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Joao Felix. That's really well manoeuvred. Abraham. Koundé. Kubasi. Yamal. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Loftus-Cheek.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. Hits one! Oh, they could be caught. Has another go! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Milan get... And the shot! He should have put that one away. Well, Felix is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Big chance, corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Driving on and making good progress. The less said about that pass, the better. Yamal. Fermin. Barcelona finding their passes. He has found a way through. Can he finish? And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The invitation was clear, and it was a decent hit! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted...
Can he put it away? No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, good ball.
That's going in strongly.
Xiao has given away a free kick. Oh, bang on target. Kyle Walker. Now Pulisic. Now Joao Felix. That has been cut short. And they've got rid. That's a throw. Well, it looks to me as though this could well be the end of the road for him as far as today's game is concerned.
Well, it looks very much like a muscle problem.
Well, it's a sad decision that, but it is the right one.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Yamal. And he's intervened well there. Hernandez. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And the action has already restarted. Barcelona conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they? Loftus-Cheek! Loftus-Cheek! That's wonderful! Late in the day, this could well be it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Chance! And it's come back out to him. Grinders. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Abraham! Couldn't squeeze it through. Great position here. Vermi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, big chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thinks one through. He's in plenty of space here. He's had it! And that was very necessary. Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. And 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? The hostilities have already resumed. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And the finish! And that could have brought them level.
Loftus-Cheek nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's had it nicked away. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Has a go! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
And that's been won straight back. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that. That could spell trouble. And that's a superb pass. There's the shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
All square again into the dying minutes. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. Lewandowski shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Pulisic is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
Barcelona with the chance to go 2 up. He's put it wide.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Reinders is the man who's second in line.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Fermin will take the third penalty. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Abraham is third in line. And he sticks it away.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Barcelona from one behind. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Barcelona at the point of no return. He's missed it, and it's all over. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Que pueden disfrutar de la transmisión en directo de este partido en la emisora de radio oficial del equipo.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the...
Abraham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Jong. He's got away. Rafinha. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Pulisic. Loftus-Cheek. Abraham. Short changes him with that pass. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Decent hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. Walker defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He steps in and... Dani Olmo! Reinders. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now it's Abraham. He won't be happy with that one. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Joao Felix.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Loftus-Cheek. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this.
Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's running through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Abraham. And they win it back again. And he welcomes it in. And he's onside. Well, that's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Yamal. Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, it's fallen loose again! do not know what has hit them. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And now he has two. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Rafinha, Pedri,
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
taken off it pretty forcefully. There's the hit! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Barcelona produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back on the way. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Hernandez, he's through here. Balde, Pedri, that's a little off target. Now it's Abraham. Koundé. And the pass is intercepted. João Felix. No way through. De Jong. Dani Olmo. João Felix. Now it's Abraham. Koundé cuts out the pass. Araujo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now it's Lewandowski. Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 16.
Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Lewandowski. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's there to belt it away. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
La
Reinders.
asistencia a este partido
That has not gone well.
asciende a
Pedri
98.000
touches it back.
espectadores.
Lewandowski. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
No way through there. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Loftus-Cheek. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafael Leao. Here comes another. He's got full. Danger averted for now. The fullback is in acres of space here. Rafinha. It's a pretty loose pass. Loftus-Cheek. João Felix. Rafael Leao gets into some... He's had a hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it nicked away. And no, that was never going to make it. He's looking wide. Balde proves just a little bit too strong. Xiao. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Can he get it through? Abraham is wide and looking to get onto this. Joao Felix. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Fermin. Now it's Rafinha. Reinders.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Abraham! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Loftus-Cheek! That's an excellent interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Abraham. Abraham! A real chance and a real let-off. Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that's been won straight back. Abraham! Now, who's going to be... In he goes again! And with that, the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so.